Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think we might be up. Let's just go and have a quick look. It looks like we're live. Okay, can everyone who is here hear me? Hopefully. Hello! Hello again. I slept and I'm back, and life is great. I'm gonna hit the T so hard. This session is gonna be fantastic. So, I believe we are going to avoid many of the issues we had in the last one. I'm just setting up. All good. Okay, wonderful. Let me set this up really quick. Does it share mine? Yay, there we go. Okay, there's my stuff. Ooh, that was loud. Let's crank that down. Okay. So we're gonna kick the game on. I believe we have been allowed access onto it. Rank 2, I'm being told by the voices in my head. Once we get this going, we shall hit it. Okay, well, it looks like everything's on. We're just gonna open up rank 2. I know everyone says rank 3. Okay, well, thank you again for joining us. We are playing the Steel Aces closed beta North American test server. I'm in Australia, and historically, the North American server has been the less janky between the European and the North American. So I'm hoping the ping isn't as bad as the last time. We will see. Alright. But yeah, if anything does go not fantastic, yeah, that is because it is a beta. So hopefully we don't have the crashing issue again. But I do believe the quick fix for that was just to close it down and reopen it. Rank 2 and 3. Cool. So, while we're waiting for this, how is everyone who is in the chat? All good? Is my audio coming through in nicely? I hope. I've got my tea. I'm ready. And if you have any questions about the game, please feel free to ask. Occasionally we might get one of the devs pop in here, and they can also help answer questions. So right now, quick little recap on this. It's a game, obviously, called Steel Aces. Steam working perfectly. Brilliant, thank you, Big Red Killer. So this is Steel Aces. It's kind of like World of Tanks meets War Thunder, kind of in the middle, but with a bit more nuance than that. That's like the quick 2 cents worth. So they're trying to identify all the issues that people have with those other games and trying to fix them in their own unique way. They're really receptive to hi R1. They're really receptive to positive and negative feedback, just as long as, sorry, positive feedback. No, all feedback regardless of if it's positive or not. I am sleep deprived. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I've had 2 hours sleep. But we're gonna have loads of fun. Okay. Well, let's have at it. We're in a fast boy today. I nearly goofed. I nearly done goofed. I apologize severely for my near goofing. The ping like has the slightest delay, so if I try and turn and I hold down the button just a little too long, it slides out. So I've got to try and avoid doing that. So we're gonna go for the hill because I was queen of the hill in the last game that I played on the last server. Yeah, there we go. See, now the ping's up to 245. So yeah, we're on pretty high ping at the moment, sadly. The frames are doing alright though. And I'm just hoping we don't encounter anyone up here. Oh, okay, we are getting cheeky already. We're getting cheeky. I think this might have been a bad idea. I think we're too cheeky. We're too cheeky. We were far too cheeky with it. And my amazing driving skills were not enough. I kind of whiffed it, truth be told. Although, where was my view? No, well, it gives us a chance to look at it's funny that the lower ranks are actually far more paced so far. It gives us an appreciable time to listen to the sound effects and tinging and pinging. Ooh. It's a bit of a brew up. Yes, you can. I've had it done to me. The question from Big Rat Killer was, can you immobilize tanks by blowing the tracks up? Yes, you can damage their tracks so that they can't move. I don't know to what extent. By that I mean, if you blow off the track, are they permanently immobilized, or can they still like pivot around one track? I will have to find that out. We can make that a goal for the next game. How about that? We've got another brewer. We are definitely. Hey, there's that little sparkler effect that I liked before, but now it's in tank form. Ooh. I'm really enjoying this spectator cam. it's quite enjoyable just floating around. We're on M3 leave. Okay, we've been told that we can queue up. And we're ranked 203 again. Let's try... We're ranked 3. I can... Obviously there are people listening in to which ranks to choose, and they're specifically going for the rank 1 higher, which is a little irritating. Ooh, they've added a little swap turret button. We are probably going to lose those 4 people. So we're just going to go to our favourite spot, I think. And pray to God that everything works out. By the sounds of it, a lot more people were in the European server rather than the North American server, which is a surprise. Although they are based out of Germany. Let me see. I'm thinking we might be able to take advantage of the multi-guns. I noticed there's a turret switch button down the bottom. Just for you, Big Rat, we're gonna try. I think our best bet is to go over here and try and pin some people off. Oh. Cromwell over there. Let's try switching turrets as well. That didn't work. Oh. I don't know how to change turret. It says 1. Okay, I think for future reference we're going to avoid using multi-turreted vehicles. Seems like they might have had the same issue that we had, and that is they couldn't get people moving. So I think we've still got we've got one person still dead in the water. It might be a little bit of a late play, but well, I did damage to his track. I don't know if that took him out or not. These stupid trees in the way. So I'm just gonna keep aiming for his track and see what that does. He's certainly not having fun. It did look like he was kind of just pivoting there for a bit, so maybe I wouldn't use a pea shooter. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to switch the guns on this. Let me just check the settings controls really quick. X. I'm trying to, Alex. I'm trying to. I need to find. I need to find which. Z, sorry. I completely didn't see what this is a problem with being. There we go. Now we got big gun. Well, those people will be able to capture that well enough. I need to be at friendly. I'm really hoping that my friendly friends stay near the base, but they're not gonna do that, are they? So we might get captured out. Oh, I do not know this map at all. That's a clip. I wasn't expecting that. But fortunately not enough people have died yet for them to be able to capture the base. Hopefully they don't realize that yet. So I can switch between the turrets willy-nilly. I can? Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay, so the number, that should have been a bit clearer. The number is which turret I'm currently operating. Nice map textures. Yeah, they're actually pretty groovy, all things considered. I'm hoping we can sneak around, but Allied base gets captured. Okay, well, not on my watch. I captured the base last time. I will be darned. If we get enough speed, we can roll right up the other side of that hill and get a few shots off before they even know it. We're just gonna have to let them go, because if we don't move now, we will get captured out. So we need to roll up this hill as quickly as we can. We're even gonna switch to the little gun. And hopefully, just maybe Darn it. No! Oh no! I was so close. Oh, I should have just stopped for a second. Bummer. That captured really quickly. I swear it didn't go that quickly last time. These lower ranks seem to like really go through quickly. Much faster pace, which is unusual because I would have assumed lower ranks would be uh, more slow paced. But still, now that I know which button does the turret swap, I am tempted to try it again. And we found another match right off the bat. We just got straight into it. Rank 2 and 3. Yep. All done. Thank you, Ted. I have noticed, I don't know if you saw on the chat really quickly, but people have been going for rank 4. I'm sure you're aware of that. Okay, we've got that bug. So I'm going to leave and come back. So again, this is closed beta, guys, so we get issues. Oh, my volume is really low. Okay, thank you for that, Ted. I will try and crank it up. See how loud we can get. Okay. The crash is actually fixed. Yeah, no, not so much the crash, but when I load up, it kicks me out after it's sort of loaded and it sends me back to the garage. Okay, hopefully it's a little louder now. I wouldn't be surprised if that other glitch is why there are so many AFK players present in the game. We're just getting the start of the sunrise. Okay. Oh, we've got the Lion King sun. Yay! I can't wait to get blinded by that again. Okay, we're gonna push down the right-hand side of the map. Oh, there's only 4 of us. What? Okay, I may as well stick with these guys and we'll just slug it out. Immediately splits up. Cool. Okay, I guess I'm staying with this guy then. We're gonna go big gun. That's interesting. I'm looking down at the bottom left-hand side now and I can see like the little camouflage indicators when I drive near a bush. So you should see it's like 25% camouflage popping up there. So I'm gonna try and take this high position up here. Can they fit? Fold down sun visors in the tanks. This thing's awesome. Right? I want like the strip of like colored glass on my tank so I don't get blinded. As soon as we get over this hill, we're gonna get blinded. I hope we need to protect BT7. Stay alive. Just long enough for me to come and save you. I can use the rock. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I have a big gun, buddy. I have 2 guns. Oh. I can outshoot you. Yeah, you better poke. Poke out. Poke out. Oh, I'm the last one. That was an extraordinarily quick match. And if I'll just target my other tank on that side, we're gonna get flanked. Done. Wow, that was an extraordinarily quick match. But the multi-turret was actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. I could like pump them out really quick. Oh, we're straight into another game too, wow. This seems a bit more balanced. And we've got proper daytime. We're not being blinded by the sun. So I'm really enjoying that spot over there. It seems I'm the only one that enjoys that spot over there. I don't like going the direction that they go. The first few times that I played this, we would all just get bunched up in that sort of little area and it'd just be like a big ugly brawl. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a bunch of stuff over there. I could have sworn there were more than a few bushes. Can they? No, that's still cool. If you have any... Okay, great. One of our team just got killed by themselves. BT7 tipped over and was destroyed. Fantastic. If any of you guys have any recommendations for the game, you can check them out on Discord. They have an official Discord channel. I believe it's just Steel Aces. Or check out their website. And you too can get involved in the closed and open beta. I know they're always excited to get new people involved. I have more guns than you. You lose this fight. Maybe. If I don't do bad. Okay, there you go. See, you can detrack. Um, okay, I don't think this guy actually knows how to use his big gun, so we might get lucky and be able to out damage him. I don't know where the weak spot on his tank is. Look at that. We're doing big strats. Oh no. He's got us. We're dead. We are so dead. I can see he can use his big gun. Oh no. Yep. Damn it. That one wasn't so bad, eh? We got into the nitty gritty of it. Was that battle statistics? Death statistics? Ugh. It is 6:30 in the morning now. Yay. Bloody the tank killer. Absolutely. I am owning this game. I have been told rank 4, rank 5. So naturally we go to rank 5. Stug. I like Stugs. Let's go with cheese wedge. Thank you, Dad. Rank 4, 5. We're gonna go on the Marshall, which is unmistakably. This looks very similar to War Thunder. Is it made by the same? No. So this is called Steel Aces, Jason. It is made by a separate development studio, a completely different one, I should say. It's basically trying to fill in that gap between what World of Tanks should have been and what War Thunder wishes it could be. So I'm told. It takes a little bit of inspiration from both of them, but its primary focus is getting that realism that War Thunder is so famous for, but without any of the annoying grindiness or any of the BS, I should say. I think we're gonna have the same issue that we had before. I'm gonna have to close down the game. Yep, okay. So, yeah, that's been happening where made by Armored Studios out of Germany. Yes, thank you, Ted. I'm getting distracted. So So basically what I'm going to have to do after every game is quit the game and then reload it. It doesn't take that long, fortunately. It sounds like it's a fairly common bug, but I will be sure to put it in the bug report. But we've got a way to solve it at this present time, which is good. So going back to your question there, Jason. Thank you. Basically, yeah, they're trying to go for a state of realism with the tank handling. So unlike World of Tanks, which again I am not an expert on any of these games. I do not normally play tank games, which is hilarious coming from me. I know, but that is the truth of the matter, is that I play other games, and I've never really enjoyed War Thunder or World of Tanks, but I have been enjoying this. So rather than the like mega arcadey driving that World of Tanks currently has, or the joint forces that War Thunder has, it's trying to. So I'm getting distracted in front of this bridge, which is a really bad idea. We're gonna go for the high ground. So one thing that I've noticed straight away is like climbing hills and all that is far more realistic, much to the dismay of a lot of people, because they think they can just climb anything in any gear. So you'll notice that despite being in a relatively fast tank, absolutely chugging up this hill. For everyone's benefit. Generally, when we drive tanks in real life. Oh, awesome. Texas Military Forces. That's awesome. Texas Military Forces Museum. I'm trying to recall if I've had any dealings with them in the past. I don't believe I have. I've been meaning to get back over to the States, but it's not the greatest time to be a foreigner visiting. Although I will be visiting very briefly in July as I stop through LA. Oh, that was a weird driving sort of thing. You find tank games to be a bit amusing, as do I. I find other people's thoughts and feelings into tank games to be quite appreciable. Oh, come on, come on, come on. We can punch him right through the engine deck. One more shot, and he dead, boy. He dead. We get you. We're just putting holes in people. That was a deflection. Not happy about that. Okay, here's... Maybe I can get him in the top of the turret. No? Okay. I think we are outgunned in this fight. Yep. Absolutely. We're gonna have to walk walk it back, walk it back, walk it back. And we avoided that kill shot. And of course our other last teammate is... Okay, we're going for broke. I've noticed this thing climbs better in reverse. If I can walk it... Which doesn't seem to be walking at all. Come on. Bit of speed, bit of speed. Power. I am queen of the hill. Sliding down that hill. What? Why won't it let me? Come on. We just need that right angle. There we go. Ha ha! There we go. You can try. And get a nice hit right in center. No, that doesn't seem to work. Alright, we're just gonna aim for its engine deck. They are going to kill us first. Yeah, there we go. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by people trying to dethrone me as king of the queen of the hill. T first. Yeah, I will have to stop in the US ever so briefly during a stopover in LA. I'm just gonna force quit and reload. It's only 36 hours in LA, but it's still a little bit worried, truth be told, if they put the base on top of it. Oh, UV stuff. I know, right? Nice. When I worked at the Australian the Australian Armour and Artillery Museum, we helped out a few people with audio for Panzer IV and Panther, because we had two of those, both running with original Maybachs. Okay, we're going rank 5. I liked the Marcel, but it had terrible firepower, if I'm being honest. I'm just seeing what has a good gun. We're gonna go for the Stug G. And as you can see, it's starting to get light. We gamed all through the night. Yay! I am a fan of casemated tanks like the Stug and Martial. They just seem more fun. The tank restoration communities, we will eventually run into each other. I'm sure we will. I've definitely got more than a few places that I want to visit in the US, and Texas is one of them. I've never been at all, and you guys seem to have a lot of fun stuff. And I actually know a fair few people in Texas anyway. Okay, we have the sun behind us. So we're gonna do as the aircraft do, and we will come in from above. Oh, yeah, I feel sorry for the other. Sorry for the other two. And they're gonna cut me off. They'll be good. A little leopard just zooming out there. I really don't. I feel like I'm playing the game wrong. Everyone seems to go immediately for the brawling action, like over there. It might just be me, but I don't enjoy that. I kind of like taking the high ground and sort of out positioning. But I suppose it is an important role to go over there and head everyone off. Can I? No, I can't. I thought maybe I would be in the right position. I also did the one thing that I complain about everyone else doing, and that is stopping on the hill. You should never stop on a hill, especially at the base of the hill. And unlike our normal time and other games, we're not going to go that way, we're going to go left. Because the other team likes to sort of skirt around this way. Once we learn the Overwatch positions are, and then Battlefield. Yes. Oh, like I'm not complaining so much, but it just feels like instinctively everyone seems to go for the low rolling areas rather than. Oh, that's a bit of janky with the gun. I'm going to swing around the back and see if there's anyone. Ooh, that was a bit of sliding action. I have a feeling we have this one in the bag. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So while they should be winning that fight. Surely they're winning that fight. We have a numbers advantage. But we're gonna go. I do not condone spawn killing of any kind, but I already know that whoever this is in the spawn isn't here, because they would have had an issue with loading in. But we can check out some of our we'll see what the damage model is like as far as blowing off tracks. I know we can do it. I am curious what the effects. Okay, I assumed there was someone here, but apparently not. Am I being duped? Blanking action. I genuinely don't think they know I'm here. How are we losing now? Super sneaky. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You whip? I whiffed. Okay. It's ramen time, baby. Ow. Buddy. Buddy, what? Am I getting... I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm dealing no damage. What? I'm gonna lose. Wow. I'm bad at this game. I had the advantage in everything. Well, that was it, guys. That was the pinnacle of my gameplay. And thank you, Ted. Rank 5 and 6 next. Okay, first we're going to quit and rejoin. So we don't have that other issue again. Ranks 5 and 6. Let's see what we get in rank 6. I'm really looking forward to rank 7 because, of course, rank 7 is Jagdpanther, which is my favorite. I'm glad I didn't just smash him, whatever thing. Okay, we've got a Hellcat, VK 33002, and that. What do we do for the VK? Like a baby panther. And how is our... Hopefully we're not going to get too much glare from behind. But hey, it's daytime now. Yay. So guys, what's everyone's favorite part of the game so far? I'm curious. Whoever designed these rear boxes, did you get any sleep? I got like an hour and something of sleep between this session and the one before it. Like my Monday was already a write-off. I knew that much. Fortunately, I don't have too much important that I need to do today. I think we need to pick up some steel for our Bren gun restoration. And I have a phone call at some point, I believe midday. But immediately after this, I'm sleeping. Okay, ooh, we have a speed advantage. I'm gonna go around this way. Call me controversial, but I like the bit with the tanks. I would hope so. It is a tank game, so the bit with the tanks would be the fun bit. Oh, we got a Hellcat here. have noticed that people tend to drive the tanks in this game like they drive a car. You know, trying to follow the road and everything. Which isn't necessarily wrong, except all of these tanks currently have like a clutch brake steering system, even if they didn't in real life. Which I have been told they are trying to develop it so different tanks have different steering methods, which is cool. If they implement that, it's going to be awesome. The problem with clutch brake steering system is anytime you turn, you lose momentum, because you're literally pulling back on. Okay, we're gonna have to kill him anyway. It's because he's spotting us, which means the enemy team can see us. So, sorry buddy. Buddy! Hellcat's just gonna come in and run up my bum. See, generally the way I would do it, because with momentum, you just keep a straight line going, and you only turn when you need to. It's all about straight lines. But we need to get a base game. Yep, absolutely. I think that's it. But we want to update accurately within parameters. Absolutely. Which right now they are. Like, honestly, the fact that I can outrun some tanks purely because I don't turn into each, you know, little bit, just keeping it on a straight line. Conservation of momentum. The less you steer, the faster you get. It is fact. And, okay, someone didn't get the memo. Oh my. That did nothing. Can I even penetrate it in the back? One of the reasons we appreciate it is the other. Thank you. Can I get a slide on? No. Okay, we are severely outgunned in this situation, I believe. We are doing no damage at this range. And I feel... But I can penetrate the front. How very interesting. Okay. No, oh, that one went well. This gun is not accurate in the slightest. Okay, we're just gonna have to aim center mass and pray. One more shot should do it. 2 more shots on me should kill me. 1 more. Okay, that one's dead. Oh my god, I'm amazing at this game. Panzer 4G, can I get 3 for 3? Oh, I am so good. I'm terrible at these games normally. Fine. We can repair that. Time to turn around and help friend. Okay, Hellcat and T-34E. Please stay alive. Let's get some good brawling action in there. Nice. Good job, team. Let us leave. And a new stream career is born. Now, we haven't said that yet. I have been interested in streaming for a while. But I don't know, I was kind of always looking for the right opportunity, and I think the opportunity arose here. Just sort of being given the ability to. Okay, that didn't do nothing. We're almost dead. Okay, I need him to shoot. He shot. We go back. He shot. Deflection. He shot. We hit. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I think he shot. And we kill. I am amazing. Well, thank you, Ted, for having me. So that's play of the month for sure. Yes, it is morning light in the back. So it is currently, I've got to do the quit game. It is currently 7 o'clock in the morning. And we'll reopen the game. Okay, bear with me real quick. I have to go get a charger for my phone so I can continue to use chat on the site. I shall return momentarily. Let me just get into the queue. I have returned. And the charge is not long enough. Okay. I'm gonna try and find a longer cable. Sounded like a dog. I am back. This is how I know I'm sleep deprived. I was looking for a spare power socket to plug in, not realizing that I've just got USBs on the side of my computer. Sleep deprived and already doing excellent at this game. Ignore the other like 3 hours of gameplay where I'm being terrible. Okay, that should be charging. And we're straight back in. Fantastic. Best you have done so far is 3 kills and 2 assists in 1 game so far. I know, right? I'm amazing. We're gonna go right to the hills. Oh my god. Drive. You just gotta keep. I'm gonna call it the straight line doctrine. You only. It's actually very similar to how race car drivers behave. You brake once, turn once for a corner, rather than constantly like making micro adjustments. So it just sucks the speed out of you. So I'm gonna turn once. I'm sorry, Mr. Hellcat. You was in the wrong neighborhood. I am queen here. You do not scare me. Okay, maybe the person behind me does. Oh, the people! There's so many. Their entire team came around that corner. There was nothing I could do. I thought it was just one of them. That was that was my Waterloo moment. How many in a match? So I've been told they're gunning for 10 per side. But if, yeah, so yeah, 10 players per side. But there are a couple of games going on at the moment. And remember, this is closed beta, so there's only. I actually have no idea how many players there are. I believe the highest they got in, I think, the last test, like the week was like before, was like 100 or something. You signed up for the test campaign. It's a good amount. Yeah, that's a good number. I like it. Is our poor friend here going to encounter everyone else? I think, all things considered, I handled myself very well. I got a kill, and I was able to dish out a little bit of damage before dying. 200-ish, 200-ish last test. There you go, right from the horse's mouth. So they had 200 players. So I would say the games would be a little bit bigger, what they were aiming for. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So this is not real. It will be 10 vs 10 or 12 vs 12. We're figuring out we have 5v5 for competitive play. There you go. Thus far, This might actually be the largest game that I have personally been part of. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 versus 7 is probably the biggest game that I've been part of. Oh, here's something that I really, really, really liked, and I hope you guys will appreciate it. When you like back all the way out, you can hear like the thumping of the guns, and it's so cool. I think I can answer that one, Jason, because I have asked this in the past too. They are going to try and implement controllers. At this current point, they have not implemented it. If they will change when it was in beta, but haven't played anything since. I'll be keeping an eye on this one. That's funny. I played World of Tanks when it was in beta on the Xbox way back when. I think I was still in school. I love the thumping of the guns. That is so cool. And there's like that sound delay too. Love it, love it. Anyway, I think that's enough for that one. I'm sure they will win. Um, yeah, because, yes, Jason, I also prefer controller. This is very much not my normal setup at all. I much prefer sitting on a couch with my controller and just relaxing. I take casual gaming seriously. I am waiting to be told where we're gonna go next, but there seems to be people lining up for rank 7. We shall see. Keyboard and mouse for the win. There is a time and a place for keyboard and mouse. Uh, I don't personally enjoy keyboard and mouse because it forces you to like it seems everyone's going on to rank 7. Yak Panther is in rank 7, which is my absolute favorite piece of armored history. It's just such an attractive tank. Destroyer. I know people get angry because I use it as my logo, and technically it is not a tank, but it is so much cooler than any other tank out there. I do prefer it though when they don't have the side skirting on, because you can see, I can't get the camera low enough, but there's this wonderful angle from here down to there. That just looks amazing. Aha, we have the sun behind us. I recommend we go from the high ground and do as the plane do again, because it worked so well for us last time. I can't remember what we did last time. I think we died. turn and drive. If that tiger blocks me, I'm going to... Ooh. Oh, okay, tiger. Silly tiger. And now I have to get my momentum back up again. See, which they're gonna, like, try and follow that... Alpine Lottie strikes again. So they're probably gonna try and follow that road around, not realizing that every time you turn, you lose that momentum. Once it is lost, it cannot be regained. So if I just hold the forward button, I should get to wherever I'm going faster, provided I plan out my drive. And now we can turn here. And then before we hit the mountain, we line up our drive. There we go. And despite being on a hill, we are in front of everyone by a country mile. But yes, Jagd Panther is quite faster than everyone else. And now we turn and drive. Okay, so that's a glitch that I've been noticing, is that sometimes the foliage just doesn't appear. So it doesn't look like they're coming this way. Oh, we've got a Jagd Panther in front of us. Oh, we've got a lot of things in front of us. They're taking pot shots at us. Team, let's back up. Okay, so that tiger's definitely not going to be able to hit us anytime soon unless we sort of really get aggressive. But we don't have the gun depression and... Okay, that's a losing fight. I need to wait for them to get turned around exactly like that. And we're gonna deal with this tiger first, because it is... I think we're also gonna try and track it. Which is not gonna track it. Why? Why you do this to me? But we're gonna get the kill anyway, because we're selfish like that. Rank 6 and 7, please. Yep, already there. Thank you, you're dead. Panther is going to show its lovely angled front to me. And we're both going to bounce each other. Fantastic. But I have the more square. Maybe if I can puncture the top. Yes. Okay, I think I've got this in the bag. This is going to be another kill. The Queen Lottie. Man, someone's going to have to... oh, yeah, we're 4v7 there, so of course we're going to win. Someone needs to rein in my ego. And quickly quit game. Play. So again, we've got Ted in the chat here and there. So if anyone has any questions about the game, by all means ask away. what I cannot answer, he may answer when he sort of like cycles back around. I love this Yak Panther. It is just the bee's knees. Look at all the little details. I think I said this before, but the engineer that designed these rear bustles on Panther and Yak Panther, 10 out of 10. Like, that is an aesthetic choice. And it is brilliant. 1,000 vehicles. So Ted is saying that they're going to have over 1,000 vehicles in the game eventually, which is amazing. I hope they bring in a version of the Yak Panther without the side skirt, because then I'm just going to play that endlessly when I'm not switching between Centurion and Sentinel. Are you going to effectively realistic simulation of hits? I've always liked those exhausts as well. Funny thing about the exhaust. On early Panthers, you have these dual exhaust setups. The problem is, one side of the engine, can't recall off the top of my head, I believe it was this side here where my mouse is, I don't know if you can see it, would heat up faster than the other one. And so it would actually cause an imbalance in the engine cooling, which would lead to more breakages. So they added, like, you often see them with like a big fan on top of the other fan sometimes, and that is basically, it drives cold air through two pipes which run parallel to the exhaust, and that's what the two little exhausts next to the big exhaust are. Weak spots are designed to be historic as much as we can. Yeah. It's just such a nice looking everything. One thing that I have picked up on, and I don't know, is like we've got the two different ammo types. At this point, I haven't changed ammunition type ever. That probably just accentuates how terrible a player I am. That is some mean looking clouds outside, but not on the back. It might rain today. Badly written question. I mean, are you going for realistic simulation of hits? Is my camera blocking the hits? I'm trying to think now. Where? No, it's on the right hand side of the screen. You should always see it. Like the realistic modularity of the shots. We do not have RNG. The perforation. There you go. There's your answer. Yes. Okay, I think we're. I'm gonna sleep so well when all this is over. And the really great thing about doing all this live stream is I basically just have to go through everything and I can find all of the we can look for all the bugs. So like there was the bugs with all the bushes not spawning in. Okay, we're in the front, so we can get there in front of everyone. Let's see how bad I am and if I can nail this turn. Without. Okay, I think I got it. I think I did. I think I did pretty well there, honestly. I don't believe I held anyone up. We're gonna go for the hill, as Queen Lottie is entitled to. Queen of the Hill Lottie demands the hill. Now, in previous games, I know for a fact that the Jagdpanther would get up this hill faster in reverse, but they seem to have changed that. So you see how I just made the one turn and I'm just going straight up the middle. That way I don't have to turn and lose my speed. I know there's probably something about the pathway being slightly faster, but honestly I feel like the momentum loss by steering is going to affect. And again, we'll go straight through the middle. So yeah, see we're going far faster than what they're doing. Now the question is, am I going to turn this corner and be face to face with someone else? Or do I just, let's just let the speed carry us. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Excellent play. I think we see superior driving technique got us this position. Now we just need to wait for our slow-ass teammates with inferior driving technique. Have they not seen me here? Do they not know they're about to get... Wow, okay. Sucks to suck, I guess. Hello, tiger. I think we traded on that one. At this range, I should be punching straight through, which I am, which is fantastic. You encountered Queen Lottie in her natural habitat. Whoa, that went straight through. Okay, they've been getting shot from behind. Queen of the Hill Lottie strikes again. Okay, we definitely have this one. I'm just gonna stay up in my little spot and provide overlook. I worked hard for this spot. These are all other players. So there will be AI. There's going to be like a campaign mode. I don't know the specificities of it. Okay, so there's 2 people down. Oh, should I? Okay, we're gonna win this one anyway. We're gonna do some proper beta testing and we're gonna jank the hell out of this. Come on, okay, walk it, walk it, walk it. I know what I'm doing. Let's see just how much damage we can do with good driving technique. I don't know if we'll be able to crest this little rock here, but we'll try. Okay, walk slowly, walk slowly. Okay, walking doesn't seem to work. Maybe with a bit of speed. Okay, we're gonna reverse down the hill. Oh, hello fellow Yag Panther. Oh well, I mean we did some mountain goating there, which I think was pretty cool. Do a barrel roll! Yeah, I mean we should. Especially when we have the sun behind us. We're just gonna keep playing Yag Panther. I will not rest until the Yag Panther is the best vehicle in the game. One thing that I have been thoroughly enjoying about this over others is, despite being in Australia, my ping is significantly lower, or at least it feels better than it has done in previous iterations of the game. And my FPS is way higher. Like, I don't muck around with the settings or anything. And the FPS is consistently much higher than it has been in the past, which is really good. Well, I really feel the lack of sleep kicking in when I'm when I'm waiting for a game. When I'm in a game, it's great. Okay, we're gonna do exactly what we did the last game. We just need to nail that turn for the bridge. Now I hate turning directly in front of it, so I'm gonna aim a little bit further out. Okay. The approach is everything, and because I have slight lag, I'm doing the one thing that you shouldn't do, and that is turn multiple times. I hate doing that. Okay. Oh. Okay. We go for a straight line. And conserve momentum. Queen of the Hill Lottie needs her hill. And turn. And turn. And we conserve. Oh, we gotta crest this. And no more turning until we get to the top. That way we conserve as much momentum as possible. See how every time that Jagdpanther turns, he loses his speed. This is the sort of realism that I enjoy. Because you need to be, a bit more deliberate in your movements. So again, I'm aiming for a straight line. Pretty much that takes me past these trees and up my little slope. Because that did so well for us last time. I think we can do it again. Rank 7 and 8. Okay. Thank you, Ted. See, they're very far behind. And that is the difference between... Oh dear. Okay, I knocked them sideways. Hopefully, I think we might be at a loss here. Enact special maneuvers. He's gonna have to come down here. I'm doing this for self-preservation. I will fight you. It's my help. Oh no. Oh no. That was bad. That was really bad. I apologize. I forgot Hellcats were in this game. Oh, Hellcat is following. If we can... Angle up, come on. Okay, it's not too much of a problem because we can reverse gear this. Did we just high center ourselves? Not completely. We still have some control. We just need to be very deliberate about our mix. Oh, we're not doing so great here. The crew must be dead. Yeah, we might be able to... We will have a mountain goat badge for creative driving. Thank you, Ted. Yeah, we're not getting out of this one. I'm trying to walk it ever so slightly. And sadly, all I think it's doing is pushing me further in, but I'm high centering on that rock, unfortunately. So I think we've lost this one. And the tracks just can't get enough. Oh well. I still stand by my decision to mountain goat. If it wasn't for that Hellcat, would have been amazing. So now we're being told that tier 8 is available to us. So we'll see, we'll see what is available to us. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, everyone's going with Rank 8. Okay. I don't have a choice. Fine, we're going for connection fail. Interesting. Leave you. Apparently we're just in a game. I don't know what happened there. Hopefully we are in a king tiger. Question mark. Yay, king tiger. Okay, we're gonna punch straight up the middle. Again, queen of the hill. We're in a good position for it too. We can build up momentum and just cut straight up. Provided no one gets in my way. I swear to God, if you people don't know how to handle this bridge, I will run you off it. Oh my God. She be slow. We got this. We're not the only one. Do not instigate Lottie. I mean, I'm not that bad with road rage. Only a little. This is going to be painful regardless of how I approach this. We just need to do appropriate turns. And not get caught up on these blasted rocks. At a blistering 7.5 kilometers an hour. Okay, so he clearly has a better gear ratio than I do. That's a rock. He's pushing me into a rock. Oh dear. I can promise that once I'm up at the top of the hill, I will be... Okay, I'm gonna go wide just so he has a better time, because he seems to have a better gear ratio than I do. So I'm gonna take the outside and let him take the inside. It's only fair, because I am the slab of cheese. Now do we take left or right? Left seems to be... We're gonna have to hold it here, I think. What is a T-44? Okay. I think we can punch through the turret on that. We can definitely punch through the turret on that, and he cannot punch through whatever he hit on me. That was a deflection. He shot. We need to rotate, I believe. Get better. That hurt. Okay, we're well and truly in the brawliness of it now. How did I miss? Just line it up, and that should just punch straight through. It punched straight through. Now we're being hit from the other side. That is bad. And it's a 152. I've driven 152s. They are awful. God awful. The only improvement they have, technically speaking, over something like 234 is that the gearbox is partially suspended, unlike in T34 where it's rigidly bolted in. One more shot. I got this. I got this. I got this. Queen Lottie. Queen Lottie's got this. Oh, there's another one. No, we don't know. We don't got this. We're dead. We're dead. No, we died. I think we did pretty good. All things considered. Just for the driving mechanics, I don't know. Like, I love the King Tiger. Absolutely love King Tiger. But I think for my version of silly Lottie play, app start failure. Oh dear. What happened? Um, yeah, climbing in a King Tiger just seems to put me a little too far behind. We're gonna do 152. We're gonna do Russian fun times. So I've worked on pretty much exactly this tank in use. There's the King Tiger is not a great Alpine tank. I know, but you live and you learn. I don't know if the ISU 152 is going to be any better. But yeah, really fun thing for you. So ordinarily on these tanks, most of the Russian design is the same. You have the gearbox, engine in the middle, which is where those two vents are there, and your transmission is in the back. Oh, rank 8 and 9. Never mind, we got a game. I just got told that. In T34, they were notorious for breaking gearboxes. That is primarily due not to poor manufacturing, because in fact, the gearbox on T34 is down to like the micrometer. Like they really SU100. SU100 has all the flaws of T34. With the added benefit that you don't have to deal with the terrible turret. So I don't have an issue with SU100. Do shot traps work in this game? I'm not sure actually. I can try. If I find a Tiger 2, I will specifically aim for its shot trap and see what happens. Thank you, Ted. Rank 8 and 9. What was I saying? Yeah, so the gearboxes, the reason they broke on T34 a lot is because they are bolted to each final drive, and the output shaft slash fan slash flywheel of the engine. Oh dude, oh dude, oh dude, oh dude. You ruined me, you killed. See how the second that I tapped steering, I lost all that momentum? That is bad. That's why I hate people drive good. What? We're already being spotted? Yeah, sorry, where was I? Yeah, so, the the old gearbox on T34 and SU100s. They're basically triangulated between three rigid points, and when you load up those gearboxes, as in like quickly jerking motion, that's when they start breaking very quickly. The ISU has a very similar gearbox to, I'm high centering on this little rock here, it's annoying. The ISU has a very similar setup, except it is partially suspended, which allows it a little bit more leeway. So when it's getting loaded, shock loaded on each of the final drives, it has a little bit more twist to it rather than that rigidity, which cracked open all the other ones. Okay, VK. Time to meet Queen Lottie. If I can aim down low enough. I done goofed. I done goofed. I fixed it. Oh, you did, boy. You did. You did. And it's gonna be my kill. I've got you, buddy. I'm saving you by killing people. I am amazing. Am I reverse up? So it seems to me you can't park there, like, I can park wherever I want as long as I can get out. Okay, I think yeah, I think the majority are in the back corner, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna do the correct thing and make a move for their capture point. And let's see if that works. See, even with the high ping, I still have relatively good control over these. Now you need to create a parking pass tag at the back of just absolutely. I want to get like a sign made up. I've got a sign for tank parking only somewhere in my room. Oh, I now want one with like an ISU parked off the side of a cliff. Okay, they've got 3/4. We're just gonna punch up the middle and help our team. The one thing that's kind of bugging me so far is just the reticle. It seems to be jittery. Friendly friend, stay alive. Friendly friend, please stay alive. I've got you. I will save you. Oh yeah. You mess with friendly friend, you die. Enemy base can now be captured. That's not fair. Click, 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 click. Oh, he's dead. Okay, let's go to capture the base. Oh, they've only got one left. And it's clearly over there. Rank 9 next. Okay, thank you, Ted. We will do rank 9 next. Rank 9, I believe, has... Oh, that was a friend. Friendly friend, I helped you. You shouldn't be shooting me. Rank 9 should have the Yag Tiger. Okay, we need to go to our base because I feel like that's where he's gonna go. Because he realizes that he's outnumbered. Oh, it's an Amex 13. He's fast. Okay, yeah, we might be in trouble. Hopefully our guy can get back to our base quickly. No? Am I gonna drown if I go in there? I think I am. Oh, there's a river crossing here. Very good. Oh, so the ISU that I was fighting got killed by drowning. He wasn't in very relatively capturing any rewards. That's good. That's okay. That's our friendly friend. Your crew is already concussed. What's a little water? Exactly right. Amazing detail. There's a little bit of clipping. Okay, so here's one for the game devs. If you want to make it so there's no clipping. So you see that plate in front of them on top of the mantlet? It is basically a small piece of tin, literally just to stop dust from getting in. And it should pivot up and down with the mantlet. Wait, what? Our... Okay, so that AMX is playing hardcore. I'm just gonna sit here in our base. If I sit far back enough, I might be able to trick him into like trying to cap. Is that a thing? Can I sit behind here? Oh, that's a hard wall. Okay. Maybe a bush here? Can I sit in a bush? Maybe sit between them? Between these two? It only gives you color in the direction. Okay, he's over there. He's up high. I might be able to get a shot up on him with you. Is he gonna peek? I'm not a fan of this guy at the moment. Making me trundle all the way back. I guess we're going to capture that base. Where we're going, we don't need walls. That's slick driving. I think I've got enough health that the AMX won't just insta-kill me or anything. We're just gonna be careful about... That was not some slick driving, that was some bad driving. God damn. Where is this guy? You remember sleep, right? Thanks for... Thank you for joining me on my first, or technically second, live stream. I've had a blast. Did we win yet? But yes, thank you for joining me, Grey Area 23. I've had a thoroughly great time. Except for that last battle, that was kind of boring at the end there. Rank 9. Rank 9. Now I gotta quit and then reload it. There definitely seems to be a few more unscrupulous characters. So, Maya. Everyone else is in the game. So, how is everyone enjoying the game thus far? Or enjoying the stream? I am always looking for ways that I can improve. This is my first ever stream session, technically second. And yeah, I want to make it as good as possible for everyone. Yeah, Tiger. is going to be bad and slow. But I did thoroughly enjoy it the first time I played this game. It's just a brick. I shall call it Pink Floyd. And just look at it, chunky boy. But see, again, this is how you know the designers are just amazing. Like this side guard on King Tiger is just amazing. Hopefully we get another game before I go back to sleep. It is 8 o'clock in the morning now. So we started playing at 1. And we had like 2.5 hours of game, and then I slept for an hour and a bit, and then we came back. Nice. They just announced rank 9 and 10 again, so I love Sailor Moon. I do believe they are going to have some World War One tanks. I don't know if they're going to be competitive or not. I have heard it said that they will look into it. I do believe they have. Yeah, they've thought about putting it in. I'm not gonna go rank 10. That feels cheap. Yay, we found me. Rank 9/10. Cool. I don't like playing the mouse right now because I think I found my playstyle of just climb that hill. Hmm. Good God. Get your fat ass out of my way. I am the superior brick. That's a little bit of my Lottie road rage coming out. Okay. Straight line. We got this. We got this. We got this. See if I can beat the IS-3 up there. It would be devastating for his ego. Damn it, it's gonna pull us into that rock. We're sliding. We're sliding. One more game. Thank you, Ted. Okay, I believe this is the last game. Or at least that's what the voices in my head are telling me. Instead of doing that maneuver that he just did, I'm gonna do a straight line maneuver. And cut straight through. There is a little bit of creep there. I don't know if you noticed, like, noticing that, like, this, like, a little bit of sideways action. I don't know to what extent that is intentional on what style of terrain. And 10, and 10, and 10, and 10. Queen of the Hill Lottie is going to take her rightful place on the last game of the session. None shall challenge me as Queen of the Hill. There's 3 left and they're all there. All for the taking. Queen Lottie will judge you. Coming. Oh, really? I should be able to penetrate it. Right there, we can do like Jules and Panzer. Straight through it. Oh yeah, look at that. Queen Lottie has judged you unworthy of her presence. That's just the ego coming in. Can I not go through? Maybe I can do that. The hitboxes on the buildings, I think, need a bit of cleaning out. That was a good game to finish off. I asserted my dominance. Not that the team needed me, but it's whatever. I don't believe we are doing another game. Once for sleep. I think that was it. I do believe the that was. Hmm. Thank you, Ted, for having me. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Radio guys. I think that is going to do it, even if there was another game. I am quite tired. Um, Let me just bring this up. So, thank you for those who stuck around. I'm gonna end the stream here. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next. I might actually enjoy doing this enough that I might stream other stuff. Um, I quite enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to do more streams and what sort of games you want to stream. I'm totally down for more streaming of Steel Aces during the closed beta. So, again, thank you everyone for joining in. I will see you all on my next video slash stream. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. I know I am by putting my head down and sleeping. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.